Greetings! My name is Wolf, and I welcome you to the second guide series that I'm working on. After finishing the Legend Lost sectors that appeared with the new Beyond Light expansion, we shall now move on to the 1280 Master Lost sectors. The goal of the guide is still the same, to show new Light players and returning veterans how to beat the sectors while using easily farmable weapons. We'll stick to the same order as last time by following Destiny's Lost sector rotation. We begin our journey in Exodus Garden 2A, a fallen lost sector in the Cosmodrome with a void burn modifier. For a subclass, we surprisingly will be using the Way of the Trapper Night Stalker subclass with Vortex Grenades, Dodge Reload, and Strafe Jump. As usual, the Vanishing Step, Smoke Bomb, and Enhanced Tracker abilities are the trump cards we rely on. For our weapons, we will be using the 7th Seraph Carbine, a 450 RPM auto rifle that can spawn Warmind cells. For our energy weapon, we'll rely on Last Perdition, a 390 RPM Void Pulse Rifle. Both of these are world drops that can be farmed doing regular activities and turning in tokens with Shax, Zavala, and Banshee. Our main champion weapon is Crowd Pleaser, a Gambit exclusive 120 RPM, 7 in the mag, heavy Void Grenade Launcher. My armor consists of 5 1250 legendary pieces with grenade launcher mods and global reach to enable Warmind cells. We'll top it off with champion mods on the arms and Spoils of War on our class item. As there is some overlap between the Legend and Master Lost sectors, I will slightly speed up the similar parts and focus mainly on the differences. As in the Legend Lost sector, you need to kill the Servitor to open the first force field, then dispatch the Drags to spawn in the Barrier Champion Servitor. The first thing you may notice is that enemies have a lot more health, so you'll naturally take longer for the run. As soon as you're done, don't forget to make sure your weapons are loaded and try to separate the Shanks from the Servitor. If you're not able to do that and all the Shanks are being protected, try to find a lane on which you're safe from the Shanks but can force the Servitor to trigger his barrier. While he is disrupted, eliminate the Shanks and then take your time destroying the Servitor with your primaries. Just make sure your pulse rifle is always loaded to disrupt the barrier. The reason we don't want to use our heavy is because we will soon be needing plenty of it. The main difference between Legend and Master on this next section is that this wave of adds will spawn not one but 2 Overload champions. If you manage to spawn a Warmind cell, it will make this section much easier. Make sure you get rid of the Regis as they are all the more lethal now. Once you've cleared all of the adds, take care of the champion. It seems we had a straggler here. Be careful of the spot on the roof, there's the other Overload that retreated from the previous engagement as we blew up the Warmind cell. Get rid of the exploding Shanks before bothering with him. The next part is a war of attrition, so fall back into a strategically superior position. Every Warmind cell you manage to spawn is a gift from the Traveler. Keep those lanes as narrow as possible and don't ADS for too long. You need situational awareness here to avoid flanks. Take your time clearing the army of adds before engaging the champions, as even the lowest of drags are out to get you. Once you feel you've cleared most of the adds, your next task is to focus on the Barrier Champion. Try to make him pop his barrier and do your best to disrupt him. If you get rushed by an enemy during this process, fall back and get rid of it first before returning to the task at hand. Make use of the full layout of the location. You never know which position might give you the edge you need to finish the champion off. Get rid of the remaining small fries before turning to the third overload champion. Devoid of ads, this engagement should seem almost routine-like to you by now. Send the last servitor to the great machine in the sky to open the last barrier in this sector and get access to the boss area. Now comes the fun part. One thing that is different between the Legend of Master Lost Sector boss encounters here is that the two servitor bodyguards are now barrier champions. You should try to get the barrier champions down to have an easier time taking down the boss, all the while taking care to get rid of the foot soldiers that try to get in your way. From personal experience, though, it's actually easier to get rid of the boss first before focusing on the champions. This encounter will use up quite a bit of heavy, which is why we've been trying to save up as many bricks as we were able to during the previous parts of the Lost Sector. As mentioned before, make sure not to neglect killing the various mobs that spawn in all around the boss area. Once the boss is down, it's easier to bait out the champions to separate from each other because there's no boss that they need to follow. Also, their shots hurt a lot less than the bosses. That's one down and one to go. That does, however, not mean that you should relax. Dying to trash mobs after surviving all of this would probably not feel all that good. Terminate the cleanup and open that chest to probably hate RNGesus because you're getting only blue items as rewards. Ooh, an enhancement core. Useless. Finish off our newfound friends, and that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video and it could be of some help at least. After reviewing the Hawkmoon video, I figured anything higher than triple speed is difficult to watch, so I limited the speed up to that. Please let me know your thoughts about it, on whether that's still too fast or if that was okay. You may DM me by joining our Primates community server via the Discord link in the description, or leave your comments in the comment section down below. Maybe you'll even find it in you to like and subscribe, and or to head over to my channel and check out the other guides I've done. I also accept video requests, so feel free to contact me with them. Thanks for watching, and forever, ape hard, monkey fast, and fly safely.